Hello everyone, welcome to another video by Drag Hobby Center. Today we're going to be doing our first Star Wars Unlimited deck profile. We're going to be doing Tarkin's Fleet deck. This deck is really nice. I've played it a bunch just to test it out. It's a really nice budget deck. There's nothing expensive in this deck. There's a couple $5 cards, small is around $7 right now. So this is a deck you can build like for under maybe 50 bucks. And it's going to be really competitive. It's pretty good against the meta in my opinion. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so here we go. We are playing, what's the idea with this deck is we're giving a lot of experience tokens to some of our units. Mostly it's going to be our space units. I've tried giving experience tokens to our ground units, but that does not work because we are very vulnerable in the ground. So what we want to do is have a very strong presence in space and use our sweep down and our overwhelming barrage to deal with the ground units that are giving us trouble. So let's start out. We have Grand Moff Tarkin. His ability is that you pay 1, tap him, and you give an experience to an Imperial unit. And we have a bunch of units that benefit from that. So we're playing 1 ISB agent, 3 copies of that. He's a 1/3 that when played you can reveal an event from your hand and deal 1 damage to an opposing unit. That's pretty good if you want to get rid of those like 1 health units of your opponent, or if not, this is a very good turn 1 play to establish a bit of presence in the ground. You play a 1/3, maybe do 1 damage. If you don't, you just pay 1, give an experience token, and it's okay to start out the game with a 2/4 in the ground. Next up, we have the TIE Fighter. Basically, you want to be playing this on turn 1 and giving an experience token that gives you a 3/2 in space since turn 1. That's going to let you deal with basically anything he plays in the ground next turn. And also gives you very nice targets to play, for example, the Outlaw TIE Vanguard, that when he comes into play, he gives an experience token to another unit. Or also a pretty good target to just keep playing pressure on space and adding experience tokens with Tarkin to your TIE in fighter. That's really nice card. That's what we're looking for in our opening hand. You're going to see it in the gameplay later on. Swoop down, we've already talked about it. This is how we deal with those ground units. It gives you Saboteur, and you can attack ground units, giving you +2 and -2 to the enemy. That deals with a bunch of those pesky shielded ground units that are really popular right now. And it's also pretty hard that they destroy your ships, because with that -2 and giving them experience tokens, it's not that probable. So amazing card, 3 of. Next up, we're playing Admiral Petty. Admiral Pret, sorry, Admiral Petty. He's pretty petty as well, but he's a 1/4, cost 2, and he gives ambush to our vehicles that cost 6 or more. And those are going to be our ATST, our reinforcement walkers, and our battle tanks. Why do we want this? Because it's really strong. If we have this in play and then we manage to play a copy of Reinforcement Walker, we can heal 6 in the same turn as we play him, also getting an attack of 6, so deal with a ground unit, heal 6, draw 2 cards. It's basically very flexible, and this is also a nice target to give experience tokens. If you give an experience tokens in turn 2 to Admiral Pret, he's going to be a 2/5, and he establishes a nice presence in the ground. So also pretty nice. I've been trying to play him out early on, and I don't think that's working that well. I'd rather hold on to him to a point where our opponent has used most of his removal, so that when I play him, I can follow it up with maybe a triple Dark Raid and bring out a Reinforcement Walker, or bring out a tank, or bring out a ATST. That way we can maximize his use, because his ambush part is really important. We're playing 3 No Good To Me Dead on main. This is a very good card against aggro, and it's also really good against Han. That's getting very popular, as well as Boba. We always want to save this up. As soon as they play their leader, you want to play No Good To Me Dead on them, and that's going to really slow them up. If you're not playing against specifically those, you can use this to tap out whatever's hitting you pretty hard in the ground before you have a chance to play Overwhelming Barrage or Swoop Down from space to deal with the hard-hitting ground units. We've talked about the TIE Vanguard, basically a 2/1 that gives an experience token. We have 3 Surprise Strike. +3/+0 really helps us out closing off games, but also dealing with maybe harder like bigger units that we don't reach the desired strength. We're playing 3 lieutenants. Amazing card, really works when we want to go really aggro, and also is just a threat that our opponent is going to have to deal with in ground. And if they don't, they're going to get a surprise strike next turn, and we can deal with something up to like 5 um, health, so that's really good. Of course, we're playing the 3 fleet defenders. They come in shielded, 3/2 shielded, so that's really good. This is a change that has been added recently to the deck. Before it didn't play Fang, now we're playing 3 Fang in main, just so we can deal with those upgrade cards. Maybe get rid of Traitorous, that is really bad for us because they take our small ships that have a bunch of experience. So yeah, just a good card to have. It's a 3/2, so it also applies pressure on the air and can get rid of like some shield or something that is bothering us. The Lurking TIE Phantom, this card is amazing. Like, if without this card, this deck wouldn't be playable, I think, because there's so many cards right now that defeat enemy units, and when we're putting all like our game plan into one card and giving it a bunch of experience tokens, we're very vulnerable to that. But if we put them into the Lurking TIE Phantom, they can't deal with it that easily. There's like very few things in the game that can deal with it. So this is the card we want to be putting our experience tokens in. You're going to see that I'll probably make a bunch of mistakes in the gameplay because I'm only learning. I'm quite new to Star Wars. We're only starting to bring this game to the community. That's why we want to do these videos. Triple Dark Raid. So this card is, you have to learn how to use it. I've used it wrong so many times that I think I kind of grasp it right now. In this deck, the objectives are you either want to get a Reinforcement Walker, but in that case you have to play this when you have 6 resources out, or you want to get an ATST with Ambush, or no need with the Ambush because it comes into play ready. So if you want to deal with something big in the ground, you play Triple Dark Raid when you have 4 resources available, pay 3 for Triple Dark Raid, and then pay 1 for the ATST, and that's going to be amazing. You know, you play a 6/7, you kill something in the ground, you overwhelm over it, and then you bring it back up to your hand. You can resource it, or you can use it next turn. Or you want to be looking for the TIE Advance, because we get 3 damage in and we get 2 experience tokens, and then put it back into hand, so we get 2 more experience tokens next turn. So be careful when you play Triple Dark Raid. You want to have another unit on the battlefield so that you have targets for the experience tokens. And then of course, if you get a battle tank, that's also really nice. Play it out, especially if that turn you're being like really threatened on ground. You can start out with Triple Dark Raid and find a battle tank. That's always an option, or find a Reinforcement Walker to heal up. That's also going to give you like 2 activations of it. So amazing card, also very important for the deck. TIE Advanced, we talked about it right now, gives 2 experience tokens. It's a 3/2. Recommended to play them on the TIE Phantom. If it's a deck that doesn't have that much removal, or that has like removal that's limited to like strength or health, put them on something if you've made it big enough already. Overwhelming Barrage, this is amazing because we're making a very huge unit that after that Overwhelming Barrage is going to really help us out to clear out the board. And Mole is just one copy. He comes in with Ambush and Overwhelm. We're not that worried about having Underworld cards. So he's just coming in to deal with a big ground unit and then overwhelming a bit over it, or maybe even closing up the game. Basically something that has Ambush and Overwhelm. It's like having Rush. Like you can attack the same turn at the base, because if you attack like something with 1 health remaining of your opponent, it's basically a card that's giving you 6 damage to base with like Ambush. So that's the deck. We're not going to be looking to the sideboard right now. We're going to play just one so that you can get a feel of the deck. So here we go. Hello everyone, welcome to our first game with the Tarkin fleet deck. So the idea of this deck, as we saw in the deck building part, is having a huge fleet. I just messed that up. We need to undo. Don't want to mulligan. I will get rid of, I think, Fang and Reinforcement Walker. I don't think Palpatine's gonna be upgrading that much, so we're not gonna need Although it can be interesting to get rid of traitors. So maybe let's get rid of. Oof, this is a hard one. Maybe you want to rush, so we're not gonna be able to make it to the reinforcement walkers. We'll leave one in the deck, and we will rush this Palpatine as hard as we can. Okay, that's fine. We will give experience to our TIE Fighter, take 3. The idea, we're not going to worry that much against ground right now. We're just going to try and rush this pace as fast as we can. Okay, we'll resource Surprise. And then think we'll go ahead and play the 7th Fleet. Or we could play the TIE Vanguard and give an experience. Let me check. What does Traitors do? Can he take any card, or does it have like a strength restriction? I think I'm gonna go this path. Just make one thing really large. And see what happens. I haven't played against Palpatine before, so we'll just try out and see what happens. We have a huge menace right now on board, and it's gonna start getting bigger and bigger every single turn. With our TIE Advance, I think I'm tempted to not put everything into the TIE Fighter, like that's enough. Maybe go into our Outlet TIE Vanguard and have 2 large ships. I'm still pretty afraid of Traitorous. I need to check. Let me check really fast what that card does, so that we don't fall into that trap. So, a non-leader unit that costs 3 or less. Okay, so he concedes. Maybe he didn't have anything to stop the rush. So that's our first match. Let's go ahead and play the next one really fast. Okay, we're back. We have won the dice roll, so we're going first. Do we want a mulligan? Of course we want a mulligan. We don't have anything that we can play in our first turns. Oh, and I messed up. Wait, we have to undo that. I'm still getting... I'm new to this Carabas thing. Sorry about that. Okay, this is better. We have a TIE Fighter, so we have a game plan. We are playing against Java, so he's gonna have a bunch of bounties. This sounds like a good plan to just get rid of those. And I don't think we're gonna be needing No Good to Me Dead like that soon into the game. So let's get rid of it. And we'll start off by just playing our TIE, making it bigger, and we'll see what Java's gonna be playing on the first turn. Okay, interesting. That's probably gonna deal with our card. That's bad. But we have something to play next turn. We give an experience, that way we can trade. And we'll pass. That's fine. I think we also get rid of the No Good to Me Dead right now. We could also get rid of the TIE Advanced. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the No Good to Me Dead. I'm not that worried right now. We are gonna lose our defeat and upgrade card though, but that's fine. Wait. Oh, interesting. Okay, so yeah, this costs 2 more. I hadn't realized that. That's why they're playing Fang. I'm gonna claim initiative. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. I thought we could play this on turn 3. When we had 3 resources. Okay, we can resource the battle tank. And I think, yeah, because we don't want to lose like the TIE Advance triggers. But if we play Priet, this guy's shielded. Yeah, we don't have that many options. I understand why they're playing Fang. Like, it's interesting. I should have maybe resourced this at the beginning, although it's pretty good against Java. We're just gonna have to make Piet a bit bigger and just wait it out. Okay. Okay, I'll claim initiative again. Okay, that's pretty good. Right now I could use like the ATST if I'm lucky enough to draw it and get over the Pike Sentinel. Let's get rid of the... I think I'll get rid of Fang right now. Interesting. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play the Lurking Tie. Make it bigger and maybe start setting up for a tie advanced, and maybe draw an overwhelming barrage later on to deal with the Pike Sentinel and whatever else he plays. Oh god, Lone Pike is really nice. Okay, we can deploy Tarkin. We are gonna deploy him right now. We are gonna attack and give an experience token to our Phantom. And yeah, I guess we'll pass. So we did have the ATST last turn. That would have been good to get rid of the Pike. Still, I think I attack, like, if they let me, I'll attack with Tarkin, kill the Pike Sentinel, give an experience token to the TIE Phantom, and this deck can be really explosive later on if we manage to... I'm gonna get rid of this. I think I need to focus 100% on the air. I'm already getting hit pretty hard. I think the Sentinel's gonna help me a bunch. Oh god, not good. That was too early, and I don't have mine. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to rush this. Okay, so our best bet right now is to play triple Dark Raid and find a walker. If we don't, we can always just play another ship, play another TIE Advance, and we might be able to pull it off. Okay, so triple Dark Raid. There you go. Reinforcement walker, submit. Draw Swoop Down. That'll be interesting. Swoop Down will be really nice. But no, we want to heal. We need to heal. You know, we have the advantage on the air. That's okay. Yeah, it's good to get rid of 3 more damage. We don't want to get that. That's fine. Wait. Oh, he had a shield token? Okay, that's fine. Okay, I guess we'll get rid of the Sentinel unit. And we'll get in... Yeah, we'll give an experience token to our TIE Advance. It's fine. We have the walker. We had the walker just for the extra heals. Like, we don't mind if he's protecting his things. We are trying to just beat him in the race. That's fine. That was a mistake on his part, because we were going to lose that reinforcement walker no matter what. Well, it's coming to our hand. We could have healed like 3 next turn. Let's claim. Okay. So we could triple Dark Raid again. Let's see. We have potentially 10 plus. Yeah, we need to try and win right now. So we'll triple Dark Raid. So we do have another reinforcement walker, but I'm thinking we get 2 damage from this. Yeah, I'm betting on him not having like sentinels in his hand or something like that, and just rushing him. Let's see, that's 9 and 4, 13 and 2. Yeah, that should be enough. So I'm just gonna start attacking. I should be faster than him. So yeah, that reinforcement walker healing us 6 last turn. So sad I had it. Yeah, I think this guy messed up. He misplayed when he got my reinforcement walker. He should have taken my 7/7 and that would have been game. So there you have it. Pretty hard matchup. We had a really rough start, but you see that the deck, even with that rough start, can like compose, and it's really explosive when they can deal with space. We had a very large presence. You can also see we didn't even have an overwhelming barrage or a swoop down. That would have really helped us. Even last turn we could have killed this lump pipe, which was the hardest hitting us. Okay, so he disconnected, claim victory. So that's game number 2. Let's go ahead and play our third game, and that will be it for Tarkin's fleet. Okay, nice. I love going first. We're going against our Saxon. Upgraded units get +1/+0. Okay. So again, I think our Fang's gonna do a good job here. Maybe we're trying to get Fang off our triple dark raid. So yeah, this is a pretty good hand. Would you like to mulligan? No. Yeah, I think we don't want to see Fang that early on, because he's gonna cost us 5. I think he's just in for the dark raid. We'll play our tie. Remember, this is the card we're looking for. Oh, okay. What did we lose? Oh, we lost. Okay, lurking. Nice. Okay. So I think, yeah, we're gonna try to be pretty aggressive and hit him for 6 this turn. He passed. Okay. Hit for 6. Okay. I'll claim. So our 3 fangs got. Okay, that's fine. I think we deal with the TIE Phantom ASAP. We don't want those attacking us with Ray 2. Yep. Okay, that's fine. We can play Overwhelming Barrage next turn, so let's just go ahead and hopefully we can find an ATST. We didn't. Okay. Not that good of a Dark Raid, but it's not the worst either. We get 3 damage in, and we get to draw this for next turn. There you go. So this looks pretty good. I think we can resource the battle tank. Yeah, because we have overwhelming barrage, so we're not that worried unless they deal with our TIE fighter right now. We should be okay. So yeah, they dealt with it. We were going to be okay on ground. Now we're not. Interesting. So yeah, we just need a bigger board presence. So we're gonna go this. We need to make it large, so I'm just gonna give an experience to it. Then I'm gonna, yeah, transform Tarkin. I'll deal with this guy, make my unit bigger, and that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. We have 2 overwhelming barrage. We have a 5-4. As long as he doesn't have another um, card to deal with our spaceship, we should be good. Like, I've been tempted to play maybe like Spark of Rebellion and get rid of those cards that can like deal with our cards. I think that's a pretty good play when you have 3 resources. Just go ahead and look at his hand, take whatever's threatening you out of it, and then give an experience token. Okay, let's get rid of the 7th Fleet Defender, I think, yeah. Okay. That is fine. We will just keep playing stuff, I guess. Yeah, like, I'm not interested in dealing with this right now. We'll see if he plays something that makes swoop down worth it. If not, I'll just swing for 6 this turn. Okay. Oh, thank God we played that. Okay, swing for 6. Okay, and I guess we can swoop down next turn. I'll play. I guess I'll take 4. Also a good play, I could just like start off with, okay, let's resource our tie. And we can start off with Overwhelming Barrage, get rid of both of them. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. And if they don't deal with the fleet, we have 8 damage on the air. So, bam. Select them both. Submit. We want to deal 7 to him. And 1 to... Perfect. And we got 8-7. Okay, they're gonna exhaust it, so we don't get 8 damage in. But probably, like, I would exhaust it if I was him. Okay, yeah. And did they discard? Yeah, they discarded a card, right? I lost my Overwhelming Barrage, that's fine. Yeah, we want to get a Reinforcement Walker in right now. And we're in a position where we want to be drawing cards. Like, drawing cards would be okay. Or we can always just start healing, and we're gonna be out of range pretty fast. And he still has to deal with our ship, and that's gonna cost him a lot. Come on, Tarkin. Tarkin budget. You can do it. Okay, resource. I guess we can resource or price strike. Let's see, if we deal 7 right now, next turn we have to close it off with Surprise Strike. So let's use our TIE Vanguard. Okay. I'm just gonna swing for 7 right now. Okay. Reinforcement Walker. Do I want to draw a TIE Advance? I do not. I'll just heal up. And I'll pass. So right now, if he doesn't deal with the 7th Fleet Defender, I'm just gonna Surprise Strike win. I'll pass. Yeah, I don't want to resource anything right now. I could have resourced the ISB agent though. Yeah, it's better to have that extra resource right now, especially, but that's fine. It should be game over. Ooh, okay. He doesn't have Sentinel though, so let's just get rid of this. And we can, this doesn't have, okay. We'll place Surprise Strike on this and win. And no, I do not want to draw Swoop down. So there you have it. That's the deck. 3 matches. We managed to win the 3 of them. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. If you want more videos, if you want any leader for me to explain the deck and then play with it, comment it down below as well. And I'll see you in the next video.